Hey friends, it's Kim, and today let's talk about navigating social events while on a GLP-1 like Zepbound, Wegovy, or Ozempic, or any of the GLP-1 compounds. Now, I don't know why it is, but all my family birthdays seem to be scrunched up in the October through December timeframe. And that means lots of birthday get togethers and lots of food on top of all the delicious holiday foods this time of year. You want to celebrate and have fun and enjoy the moment, but you also don't want to feel mentally and physically miserable later, nor do you want to undo all your progress. So I went to a birthday party this weekend, and I have to admit, I was feeling pretty anxious leading up to it, especially since I've hit that 35-pound weight loss milestone. I was literally getting anxiety thinking about all the different foods that would be there and wondering how I would navigate it. Then there's the mind games about do I tell people I'm on a GLP-1? Do I not? Ugh. Anyway, this is how I handled it, and maybe my strategies can help you too. So, the first thing I did was plan ahead. Now, since this was family, I was able to check in with my sister and I just asked, hey, what's on the menu? Can I help by bringing something? Mentioning it this way helps to frame the question in a positive and helpful way. She had some great food planned, but I also offered to bring a small fruit tray. Fruit trays are always great for snacking, and there's lots of hydration in the fruit. Now, my second tip is this: don't arrive hungry. Before I left, I ate a protein packed snack, some deviled eggs, and a small chicken breast. That way, I wasn't walking into the party hungry. I also threw a pure protein bar into my bag, and let me just tell you about these. I just love, love, love the chewy chocolate chip flavor, and it's got 20 grams of protein, only 3 grams of sugar. It is so yummy. It's linked below, and you'll also find everything that I use on my GLP-1 journey linked below with my Amazon store. But having a quick protein bar handy helps towards the end of the party in case I start feeling hungry again, because if all that's left is pizza and cupcakes, I know I've got some backup. Now, my third tip is this: stay hydrated. So before I left my home, I made sure to drink a good amount of water with a scoop of my Redmond's Relight electrolyte mix in it. That helps keep my energy up. Raise your hand if socializing is exhausting for you. I hear you. But anyway, now when I mean stay hydrated, I don't mean drinking soda or juice while you're at the party. Drink water. Or my sister had some sparkling water for the mixers on hand as well. A cup of that with a lemon twist was perfect for me. It was all that I needed. It still felt festive, and it helps me avoid that sluggish, dehydrated feeling that can sneak up during parties, especially with all the peopling and small talk that I had to do. Now, my fourth tip is this: reframe your plate. Now, this was the moment of truth for me. In planning ahead about this very moment, I decided I was going to use this as a brain rewiring moment because I didn't need to eat everything. I didn't need to fill my plate. I decided I was going to focus on high protein first, then only take small portions of some of the foods I'd like to taste. Now, this isn't about depriving myself, it's about reframing the whole eating process. I even had a small slice of cake. Now, I ate it slowly. That way, I still felt included with the rest of the guests and not awkward with an empty plate, which might prompt my hostess to ask if I wanted another slice. Now, this worked out well for me and showed that if I did a little bit of pre work in my brain by planning things out, there would be so much less anxiety and I could enjoy things more. Finally, handling comments with grace. If you've started losing weight and it's become noticeable to people who haven't seen you in a while, they may make a comment. Good or bad, I felt I needed to have some predetermined responses ready to go so I didn't feel awkward. I don't know about you, but I like to rehearse scenarios in my head. For example, if someone says, wow, you look different. How are things going for you? I can either just say, yeah, things are going amazing right now. Thanks for asking. And if they want to know more, I just say, I've been making some healthier choices and prioritizing my overall well being these days. If it was something negative, I have a habit of saying something like, well, that's interesting. Anyway, and move along to the better energy in the room. I also had to decide whether or not I wanted to be open about my GLP-1 journey with my extended family. Now remember, and this may be the menopause talking here, but talking to people about your medical choices is your decision alone. You simply don't owe anyone an explanation, so don't feel pressured to tell anyone anything. Thankfully, all the conversations were light and there was no drama. I did end up sharing a copy of my GLP-1 Decision Guide ebook with a relative who was looking for some non-pressure information about the topic. Now, if I could tell my old self something, it's this: don't stress over every detail. Social events are always going to be part of life, and each one is just another chance to practice what you're learning on this GLP-1 journey. You don't have to get it perfect, and every time you plan ahead, stay hydrated, or use a pre thought out response, you're building confidence for that next encounter, and it will get easier with practice. These are tools in your weight loss toolkit, and the little wins along the way really do matter, like eating protein before the party, sipping sparkling water instead of soda, making smart food choices while at the party. All these stack up, and over time, they change everything if you stay consistent. So I want to know, what's been the hardest part of social events for you on this journey? Drop it in the comments below because I'd love to hear your tips and struggles too. Let's support each other. You can also head on over to my website. The link is in the video description below, glpwonderfullife.com, and sign up for my weekly newsletter. It's full of tips and updates, and poke around while you're there too. I have lots of free tools for you to use and an interactive GLP-1 weight loss tracker that you can download for free. It's cool because I made formulas and charts that allow you to visualize your progress along the way. So go ahead and check it out. And do me a favor, like and subscribe to my channel for more real-life Zepbound GLP-1 updates and strategies. Okay, that's all I got for now. I love you all, and I will see you in the comments below. Bye!